All right. So based on my computer, it is 4:30. So if anyone doesn't mind, I go ahead and get started. So thank you very much for joining us today at the commonsku Sustainability Summit. My name is John Cudahy, and I am the Northeast Sales Executive for Raining Rose.
And I am Heather Mangold. I am the Central Territories Account Executive.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Heather. So our plan today, we're not really going to go through a PowerPoint presentation. We're not going to show a ton of product. We're just going to have a simple, fun conversation to introduce you to Raining Rose for those who may not know who Raining Rose is. And for those of you who do, hopefully you learn something new today. If you have any questions for us, definitely put it in the box. We're going to make sure that we give a little bit of time at the end just to get to as many questions as we can possibly get to. Sound good, everybody? Beautiful. So for those who don't know who Raining Rose is, we're a personal care manufacturer based in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. 93% of everything that we sell is made in-house in our FDA audited and registered facility. Not only do we manufacture for the promotional products industry, but we also manufacture for about 250 retail brands that you'd find in CVS or Sephora or Walgreens or Ulta Beauty. What this means for the promotional product side of the business is through the economy of scale, we can use those same high-end ingredients, those same retail ingredients, and produce products at the promotional product price.
Yeah. So along with us being an FDA audited facility, we are also a Silver LEED certified building. Really, this is providing a framework for a highly efficient building and a lot of cost savings as well. But what I'm most excited about, and what I tell all of our customers all the time, is we are a certified B Corp. So since 2016, we've been recognized for meeting the highest standards for accountability, transparency, the social and environmental performances. So companies like Ben & Jerry's, Allbirds, Patagonia, and about 3,500 others across the globe share the same passion as we do to do good.
I totally agree. I talk about Certified B Corporation in all of my meetings just to really show our stance on sustainability. And we've been passionate, like you said, since 2016. We've been passionate about people, the planet, and sustainability for a very, very long time. And it's not just a stagnant process for us either. We're always working to improve the processes and doing things better.
Yeah, definitely are. So over the last 5 years, we have reduced the amount of plastic we're using in our lip balm tubes by about 30%. So we've been working very hard at being transparent in our supply chain. And with this, we can even track our lot codes of finished products back to the families where we procured the ingredients from. So, which is another cool fact. We just make sure we purchase our raw goods from companies that provide really great economic impact at the most granular level. So for example, our shea butter helps provide employment and income to thousands of women in Africa. And to highlight these types of cool, really fun facts, we have created ingredient stories for many of our raw ingredients, which can be featured in not only our catalog, but also the product presentations that we put together for our distributors. And it's really cool because some of those pictures that are in that presentation are from the actual farmers we're purchasing from.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. I include the ingredient stories in every single presentation that I do. And one of the earlier presentations when 12 NYC was talking, they were talking about easily digestible content. And these ingredient stories are perfect for that. They're simple one pages. It says what it is, where we get it from, and why we use it. And it's perfect to really introduce your clients to a higher, more sustainable product. You did start talking about tubes back there, and I guess the first product that I'll get into is a new one this year called the Balm. So this is a unique tube for us, a unique product. It's 50% post-consumer recycled material, 14% bioresin, and 36% new plastic. What's bioresin, you ask? That is a fantastic question. Thank you for asking. Oh, bioresin is a product that's made from the starch extracted from water used in commercial potato manufacturing. So think of Ore-Ida making tater tots or McCain making French fries. They use water to move the potatoes all around the manufacturing process. We take that water, we extract the starch, and we use that starch to make the bioresin. one cool thing, even taking a step further into the entire process of sustainability, is the sources we get this product from are, number one, U.S. manufacturers. Number two, they only use potatoes that are grown in the U.S. So that keeps the carbon footprint on this entire process incredibly small. Just to show it to you, the final product has a very, very similar look to a regular lip balm. This is your regular lip balm that you would see in retail. And this tube, a little bit different, a little matte finish. And what we do is we use our matte finish label on it standard to just give you, to really tie into that matte look on the product itself. Our matte finish is super, super clean. Love it to death. And you can just kind of see the differences there. I know it's incredibly hard to see personal care on a computer screen, but I'll do my best. So Heather, to kick it back to you, where are you seeing the most traction in this item?
Yeah, honestly, there are lots of areas where this can be used. For example, with the components and care of the product being made and the ingredients being used, I think of wildlife conservationists and environmental companies are going to enjoy this. I mean, it just goes hand in hand. But another area that we have found success in, and we've been doing this for a while now, not just with like our Sustainable Balm, but just any product, is when we're researching end users for product suggestions when we're working with our distributors is, we really make sure to look at the about us, as many of these companies will showcase what their social responsibility platforms are. So we really want to make sure that we are suggesting products that meet their values and do good attitude. And the Sustainable Balm, along with the other products we're showing today, are really a great suggestion.
Absolutely love that idea. And I do it every single time I do a presentation. Always go to the end user's website. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you, the distributor, are into sustainability. If your client is, you need to be. So I always look at their site. I always see how I can tie our product line, the messaging, the marketing into those causes that they support. So another good item, I love showing our mineral sunscreen line. This uses zinc oxide as the active ingredient, so we can make an all-natural, completely reef-safe, broad-spectrum sunscreen. One fun fact, again, with the supply chain, most of the zinc oxide that we use in this line comes from the U.S. and Canada. So we're, again, keeping it as local as we possibly can. Big difference, kind of the main difference with mineral sunscreen and typical sunscreen is the mineral sunscreen creates a physical barrier on your skin. So as soon as you put it on, it automatically starts working right away. So you don't need to wait for that chemical reaction to happen. And we have a ton of different options, from the sun stick to the 1 ounce bottle to the Toddle with the carabiner to the lip balm. So again, options for every price point, every project.
Absolutely. And it's great because it's waterproof as well. I love how versatile our mineral products are. I personally use the mineral sun stick when I'm golfing, just because I know I'm going to stay protected on the golf course right away, but it's also a mess-free application. So I know my hands, they're not going to get all sweaty or, sticky or whatnot when I put my glove on, and it's just really great. Another thing too, healthcare. So the healthcare industry, especially like oncology departments, since the mineral line is an all-natural sunscreen, patients and community members are going to feel safe putting this product on their body and not worry about absorbing those extra chemicals. It's also really great for those who use oxygen, as our mineral lip balm is beeswax based and it won't cause a reaction, but they're still getting that SPF protection. Another great option for healthcare, I think of our USDA certified organic lip balm, just because you can trust those ingredients in that specific formula.
For sure. Great point on the organic products. And one nugget to mention is Raining Rose is one of the few manufacturers in the U.S. that can actually produce USDA organic products. We make a fully certified organic lip balm, and we can, actually get it certified and use the USDA organic label. But we also use the organic product, the ingredients in a lot of what we make, almost all our products. Even the brands. So we have the EOS. 95% organic, 100% all natural. Our Pucker Protector brand uses a lot of organics. And if you look at our all natural, organic olive oil, organic beeswax, just a ton of organic ingredients in our everyday products. Last but not least, I just want to mention the all natural tan. I did just mention the all natural lip balm. And, just to give you an idea, organic sunflower oil, organic beeswax, organic extra virgin olive oil, organic hemp seed oil. So a lot of organic ingredients in just our all natural product. But the reason I wanted to mention this, we've had a nice uptick this year in sales solely because it comes in the aluminum tin. Aluminum is completely recyclable, as we all know, but we are seeing some end users that just want to shy away from plastic, regardless of how sustainable it's manufactured, regardless of the recyclability. They just like the cleanliness of aluminum. So we've seen a good uptick in this, specifically in the food and beverage industries. We had a couple really huge custom orders that were just super fun to work on. And the deciding factor was, number one, they wanted to go with an all natural formulation, but number two, they wanted it in the aluminum tin.
Absolutely. And not to completely derail the conversation, which I know you like to do in some of our sales meetings, but you brought up a great point. So even with the custom projects where we're creating flavors, such as dill pickle or maybe a craft beer flavored lip balm, or even making a complete new formulation where they're bringing in their own, hops oil, like we had Mr. John Borg here say, we can adhere to all natural, organic, sustainable guidelines since we do have an awesome R&D team right in-house, along with a quality and compliance team in-house as well that can work through any of our projects. It's just a really great way to ensure that your customers are getting exactly what they need.
No, for sure. And you do know how I do love to derail conversations. So that's all we got right now. I know we got about 4 minutes left, so we're going to get to some questions. John, I did see your question. I'm not even going to try to answer this because I do want to give you the most up-to-date, accurate information. I know this is something that we've looked into before. For a long time, the use of cardboard or recycled materials were not approved for the personal care sector, but I do know that has changed a little bit. That's as far as I'm going to get, but I'm 100% going to get a firm answer for you. If we could do it, we'd absolutely love to do it. But I'm sure when you have something cardboard and you're pouring a hot liquid into it, there's a degradation factor that is probably not something you can get past quite yet. So I would definitely make sure to get an answer for you. So thank you very much for the question.
Absolutely. And one thing to point out, John answered that exactly how we love to at Raining Rose, is we're always wanting to try and see, how can we break some of these barriers? What can we do for our customers? Again, like we stated, we have that in-house quality compliance team. We will find out for you. They're very, very quick to respond as well, which is amazing. It's always nice to be able to just ask those questions and see what we can do.
And also, John, thank you very much for the Sierra Nevada orders. That's
yes.
We are all very familiar with that project, so we appreciate the business. So I don't see any other questions. I'd love to give people a couple minutes back in their day. So thank you all for joining us today. Any of the products that we talked about today, you can find in our eco or sustainable collection right on commonsku. You can visit rainingrosepromos.com to, again, find the entire product line, see our digital catalog. We did not print a catalog this year, so it's only online. Find the ingredient stories that we talked about and some sales tools. Some of the cool features on our site is you can actually search by a lot of the terms that we talked about today: all natural, reef safe, organic, and even Canadian friendly. That's a cool thing we have on our site. And what that means is we've already cleared a lot of our products with Health Canada, so they can easily ship into Canada. So you can, for our Canadian friends, you can search those and see those products that you can get right away with no additional hassle. So thank you very much. We will be in touch, John, with your question and also to follow up with everybody. So thank you for joining us, and you have a fantastic day.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.